What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a brand new skin introduced into Modern Warfare 3. And I gotta be real with you guys, it is extremely scummy, but not for the reasons that you probably think they are. A lot of people are kind of claiming the skin is paid to win, where, yeah, I can kind of see it, and again, we're going to discuss that, but I think this skin gets a lot deeper into details on why Activision is putting this stuff into the game and how scummy they actually are. But, of course, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget we go ahead and post here daily at 8 morning Eastern Time, mostly Call of Duty, but of course, once X-Defiant drops, we'll be talking about that game as well. And if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I do that pretty much daily as well over on Kick. That stream goes live between 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying earlier, there was a brand new skin introduced into the store, as you can see right here. It's called the Rave skin. It is going to come with a brand new operator skin, a skin for the BP-50, the longbow, and I believe it's a sticker or emblem, also a weapon sticker. I don't know exactly what those two are, but the weapon charm is also going to be coming along last there. And realistically, I kind of like that weapon charm. I gotta be honest with you guys. This bundle overall isn't too shabby, especially since it's priced at the 1600 COD point range. That is really good, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's going to be tons of people out there who are going to be, saying that the prices are rough, but, I've always been one to say that $10 to $15 should be for, the top end type of skins, and then, $5 to $10 for the more low end skins in a Call of Duty title. I think those prices are reasonable. It sucks because I don't want to support their store just yet because I know this is just a one-off bundle, and again, we're going to get into what's actually wrong with this bundle as well, not just, the price of it, but there's more to it. But, honestly, if they do keep this trend of 1600 COD points, I think that's a lot more reasonable, and potentially down the road, maybe I'll decide to cough up some money, but I highly doubt they're going to keep this going. I'm pretty positive they're going to bounce back to $30 bundles again because, keep in mind, this bundle doesn't have tracers, it doesn't have death effects, which doesn't really bother me, but that's usually what raises the prices, I think. But overall, this isn't shabby. This is something that you could probably get with a bunch of free COD points, if you grind out all your battle passes, which is something I've been trying to do. I'm waiting for the next COD game. But my main goal right now is to be able to grind out enough battle passes that I have enough free COD points to, 1, get the next battle pass for free guaranteed, but 2, also get a free bundle in the game that I don't have to pay for. And with these prices, I think this is something I can actually pull off. I'm pretty positive I can spend 1600 COD points and still have left over to purchase the battle pass for the next time around. But I'm not going to do it, obviously. I just wanted to say that, prices like this are a little bit more reasonable because you can actually earn stuff in-game to purchase them. But the 30 would, you're never going to be able to grind out enough battle passes to get a $30 bundle on it. You're going to have to play, 20 COD games if the franchise even lasts that long. But enough rambling on about the price tag of this. The main reason why people are really disturbed with this overall pack here is the fact that it gives you double XP. Yes, you heard that correctly. Permanent double XP as long as you have 2+ people in your party. So no matter what, and this isn't like, the new XP that they added into the game right now, where if anybody doesn't know about this, if you have at least over 2 players on your, your squad, every single player added on gives you a little bit extra XP. So I think 2 players on your team, not including you, will give you a 10% XP boost. The 3 people is going to be a 20%, 4 people, a 30%, and then it ends after 30%. It doesn't go any higher. You don't get a full double XP. You can only go up to 30% extra. This skin right here is going to guarantee you full double XP. So basically, every single double XP event where you can grind through your ranks so freaking fast, yes, you will be guaranteed to have that at all times as long as you have 2 people playing with you. Now, I've seen a lot of people come out and say that this is paid to win. That, you're coughing up $16, probably $20. Who's going to buy 16 exact 100, COD points? People are probably going to get the $20 bundle or whatever, and then go ahead and scoop this bad boy. So I'm just going to round it up to $20. You're spending $20 and you're getting yourself permanent double XP. That's paid to win. I'll be real. I don't believe this is paid to win. Is it scummy? Yes, and I'll tell you guys exactly why, later on, but I want to touch upon this because I think it's important for people to know. This isn't paid to win, okay? When I think of paid to win things, I think of things that give you a massive advantage. Like back in DMZ for Modern Warfare 2 when they were giving you paid to win bundles that gave you, extra, self-revives and, an instant UAV when you spawn in and stuff of that sort. That stuff is paid to win because it gives you an overall advantage over other players. Double XP doesn't give you an advantage over it anybody. It realistically doesn't. It's going to allow you to unlock more attachments faster. It's going to allow you to level up faster. But realistically, an actual performance advantage, it's nothing here. So, I mean, I got to be real with you guys. This is not paid to win in any way, shape, or form. Especially launching so late in the Modern Warfare 3 life cycle, you know? Like, if this was in the beginning of the game when nobody had anything, then yeah, I would be pretty salty about this skin being introduced. Because, you know, nobody has any of the guns, nobody has any of the attachments, and someone's going to be able to spend 1,600 COD points to be able to get all the attachments, all the weapons, and everything that's really good in the game 10 times faster than me. Then yeah, that's a problem. But this late in the life cycle, if you don't have everything, then you're coming in fresh, and that's okay. But you can't blame everybody else for having everything. So, I mean, like, I can't find anything to complain about, you know? I can't. We pretty much all have all the weapons. We pretty much all have all the attachments. So if anybody picks up this bundle, I mean, seriously, what advantage do they have over you? Practically none. Now, I will say, does it have the potential to become a pay-to-win bundle later down the road? Yes, it does. But in its current state, no. You know, right now, in this moment, it has no value, really, in my opinion. But if Activision decides to get, you know, a bit more scummier, it can have some value. You know, if they do decide to add some more pay-to-win elements within the battle passes, then yes, because this skin also does grind through the battle pass with the double battle pass XP as well. But of course, you need basically 3 people in your party. Not really too hard to do. So, if in the next season they decide to add in some abilities or maybe some things that can give you a benefit in the game that you have to grind the battle pass for, and you can use the skin to skip a bunch of stuff, skip a bunch of tiers and get it faster, it becomes paid to win. And also, if they decide to push the new weapons back in the battle pass, then I will also consider it paid to win. Right now, I'm okay, because again, yeah, there are really powerful weapons in every single battle pass, but they're pretty easy to get. You know, it doesn't really take me longer than a couple of days, and typically with Modern Warfare 3, they give us double XP all the time. We're constantly getting it with like every single brand new season. So, you know, by like I said, a couple of days, I already got the new weapons. I don't mind. But if they start pushing the weapons further and further back, and I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for this. With the next season, I'm 110% going to keep my eyes peeled for this, and I'll let you guys know in a video. But if they push the weapons further than what they typically are in the previous 3 seasons, then yes, we have an issue. And we know for a fact that Activision put this bundle in the game. They're probably going to advertise it more when that, you know, season drops to get people to cough up that cash, to grind through the battle pass faster, and get more pay-to-win aspects out of it. But right now, like I said, in its current state, it's not shabby. My biggest problem that I have when it comes to this bundle is the direction that Activision is trying to push the Call of Duty games. Back in all the OG titles, yes, I loved playing with people. Don't get me wrong. I loved squatting up. You know, I met a lot of fantastic people through playing Call of Duty and beefing with one another and then becoming friends afterwards. You know, I always enjoyed it. But one of my favorite things to do was play solo. And you could do it in every single one of them. Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghost even. You can hop into these games solo and still play the game. Whereas nowadays, that's nearly impossible. I mean, I try my best, my hardest to never be on this game by myself. You know, I'm always playing with a party, especially during the stream. That's why I always say, guys, if you want to hop into the squad, we host open lobbies all the time. We start the stream over on Kick between 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. But that's just the way to play nowadays. It really is. It helps with the algorithms of the skill-based matchmaking. It helps with having people back you up, because if you hop in solo 9 times out of 10, you know, you're going to be playing with people who are 1,010% not supposed to be in your league. I'm saying that right now. Every time I play solo, I'm probably getting like 50, 60 bodies, 70 bodies, you know, and the rest of the squad barely even has double digits, and we're getting mauled. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy fragging out and getting a lot of kills, but it becomes hard to play consistently when you really have to carry, and a lot of people suffer with that. It sucks, but that's playing solo nowadays. It's either you have to carry the whole time, or if you're exhausted, it thinks that you're still a professional player, and it's going to put you in, you know, thick matchmaking because of your stats the whole time, even though you had a long day at work or a long day at class or whatever it was, and you're going to have to just absolutely get mauled again because your squad isn't going to back you up there either. You know, so even if you're at the bottom of the leaderboard, you're probably going to have a bunch of people who might not be popping off. That's why a lot of people are moving over to 10v10, 12v12, Warzone, because it's more players to have more variety. 6v6 is just, it's not the same anymore. But, you know, these bundles and these new methods they're adding into the game are trying to encourage and get people to party up, get into squads. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it just seems like Activision and the developers are trying to push the mindset of playing Call of Duty solo. They're trying to push it away. And I don't like that. And that's my biggest problem here. Again, I know everybody's complaining about pay-to-win methods in this game, but that's not my biggest concern of this bundle. My biggest concern is that, once again, they're trying to add more stuff into the game to encourage players to just party up. You know, forget about playing solo. Forget about trying to enjoy that experience. They want you to participate in their algorithm, in the skill-based matchmaking. They want you to be a part of the system. And, you know, the best way of doing so is getting into a party, getting in with friends, sweating it out, you know, having multiple people to compete with. They want you to compete. They want Call of Duty to be less and less casual and more about, you know, team play. And this, again, nothing, I don't want to say anything's wrong with that, but you shouldn't force out the solo mindset. That has always been a part of Call of Duty since day one. And to try to fade that side of the community away is just disrespectful, in my opinion. And these things, like I said earlier, are encouraging players to do exactly that. Everything they are introducing into this game is trying to get people to stop, you know, just casually hopping on for a few games alone, and just more so hop on late at night with a bunch of, you know, buddies or people that you're meeting and grind out, you know, 2-3 hours, sweating, you know, calling out and being competitive. They want you to do that. They want you to play like that. That's the only play style they're trying to encourage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here to 8 morning Eastern time. And like I said earlier, if you want to catch any of my live streams, I do the Over on Kick pretty much daily around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. You guys can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all next one. Peace out.